The person you love talked about you today. See what was said. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved soul, I come to you today with a message wrapped in the warmth of truth and divine love." You have been wondering, haven't you? You've been feeling something deep inside your heart lately, an unknown pull, a whisper of energy, a sudden thought of someone you love. And yes, that feeling wasn't random. Because today, the person you love talked about you. They spoke your name. They thought about your smile. They remembered the little things that only they notice about you, the sound of your laugh, the way your presence brings light into their heart. This person didn't just talk about you casually. They talked about you from the depth of their heart. Their words carried emotion, longing, curiosity, and a spark of something that even they couldn't describe, love that never faded. They were with a friend, or maybe alone in their room, staring at something that reminded them of you. It could be a song that once played when you both were together, or a place you both used to visit. They said softly, almost whispering, "I wonder how they are doing. I hope they're okay." And the moment those words left their lips, the universe listened. The angels heard it. The energy of your name traveled through the divine realm, straight to your heart. That's why, out of nowhere, you might have felt your chest tighten, or your mind drift toward them. That was your soul responding. Because when someone talks about you with true emotion, your soul feels it. Archangel Michael says, when your name was spoken, a golden light surrounded them. Their heart beat faster, because deep down, they know that your story with them isn't finished. They know that your energy still lingers in their world. They've been trying to move on, but the universe keeps sending your name in mysterious ways, through dreams, signs, numbers, songs, even the wind. Today, when they talked about you, their energy shifted. They realized something important, that you were never just someone. You were the one who made them feel alive. They remembered your kindness, the way you listened when no one else did. They remembered your voice, calm yet powerful, soothing yet strong. And they realized that even if time and distance have come between you, your soul remains tied to theirs. The universe has been trying to bring you two into alignment again. Archangel Michael wants you to know that divine timing is at work. What you feel for this person is not obsession, nor confusion, it's a sacred connection, one that surpasses logic and time. You both made a soul agreement long before this lifetime to find each other, to teach each other, to awaken the deeper parts of love within your spirits. And today, that contract shimmered again in divine light. Their soul whispered your name not only with longing, but also with gratitude. They said things like, "They changed me. They made me see love differently." And though they may not express it openly to the world, Archangel Michael reveals that deep within their heart, they still feel your energy guiding them, protecting them, and loving them in silence. They miss your laughter, that soft sound that used to echo in their ears and make everything feel safe. They miss your care, your gentle concern when they weren't okay. They even miss the moments when you challenged them, because those moments made them grow. Archangel Michael says, they are awakening. Something inside them has shifted. They are starting to see how their choices affected this connection. They are thinking about the times they could have done more, said more, or fought harder for you. They might not admit it yet, but regret is softly touching their heart. This conversation they had about you, it wasn't ordinary. It was the beginning of realization. They are realizing your absence has created a silence too loud to ignore. And as they spoke your name, their heart trembled because love never truly disappeared, it was only hidden beneath pride, fear, or confusion. The angels have been sending them signs, feathers, repeating numbers, dreams that feel too real to ignore. Every sign points back to you. They are beginning to understand that your connection is not coincidence, it is destiny. Archangel Michael is standing between your souls now, clearing away the blockages that once separated you. Old wounds, misunderstandings, pain, they are being healed through divine light. He whispers, "Be patient. What's meant for you will find you again." Right now, the person you love is realizing how much they truly value you. They talked about how strong you are, how you never gave up on love, how your spirit always glowed even when life was hard. Their admiration runs deep. They see you differently now, not as someone from their past, but as someone who continues to inspire them from afar. Their words carried both ache and admiration. They might have told a friend, "I don't know why I can't stop thinking about them." That's because energy never lies. Your vibration still lives within them. When you love someone truly, your souls remain connected, even when you're apart. That's what's happening now. Every time they think of you, a part of your heart feels it. Every time you remember them, their energy shifts too. You mirror each other without realizing it. Archangel Michael says this is a sacred mirror connection. You are both learning lessons of love, patience, and surrender. Your silence has taught them what your presence truly meant. Today, as they talked about you, they finally began to see you as the blessing you always were. And in that moment, something beautiful happened, a new energy thread began weaving between you, shimmering with hope. It's not the same as before. It's purer, calmer, wiser. Because now both your souls are growing in light, preparing for divine reunion. Archangel Michael wants you to stay open to signs in the coming days. You may feel their energy strongly in your dreams. You may hear songs that carry their name or memories. You may even feel an urge to forgive, to release old pain. That's the divine working through you, guiding you toward peace and alignment. Because when two souls are destined, no force in the universe can keep them apart. And remember, the fact that you're hearing this message right now is not random. It's a confirmation. It's Archangel Michael's way of saying, yes, they still love you. Yes, they talked about you. And yes, they're being guided back toward you. Trust what you feel. Your intuition is the voice of your higher self, and it has always known the truth. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith steady. Love is returning in divine form. And when the right time arrives, their words won't just be about you, they will be spoken to you. Archangel Michael smiles upon your soul and leaves you with his light, reminding you that love spoken from the heart never disappears, it simply finds its way back home. Archangel Michael says, when they spoke about you, something deep inside them awakened, a memory that time couldn't erase. It was not just the sound of your laughter or the look in your eyes they remembered, but the way your presence made their world softer. They told someone, I don't even know why I still feel it, but when I think about them, it's like a part of me starts breathing again. Those words came from a place of truth. Because love, real love, doesn't fade, it transforms. It hides beneath the layers of daily life, waiting for the right moment to rise again. And that moment, Archangel Michael says, is now unfolding. They've been seeing reminders of you everywhere, the songs that echo your emotions, the numbers that align with your birthdays, even strangers who carry your name. The universe is whispering your connection back into their reality. And with every whisper, their heart becomes more aware that their feelings for you never truly ended. Archangel Michael shows them sitting in silence after speaking about you. Their mind drifts to old memories, the way you looked at them when they were unsure, the way you believed in them when they couldn't believe in themselves. They replay moments that once felt ordinary but now feel sacred. They are realizing you were not just another chapter. You were the turning point. For a long time, they tried to distract themselves, to fill the emptiness with noise, people, or distractions. But nothing worked. Because what they miss isn't just your face or your words, they miss how they felt when they were with you. You brought out a version of them that was more loving, more alive, more real. Archangel Michael says, this realization is their awakening moment. It's the first step toward healing and reunion. They are beginning to understand that no matter how far they run, the connection remains, gentle but powerful, invisible yet undeniable. And while they were speaking about you today, they said things they had never said out loud before. I wish I could tell them how much I appreciate everything they did. I wish I could tell them how much they helped me without even knowing. Those wishes are being carried to you through divine energy. You may have already felt a sudden warmth, a strange peace, or an urge to smile for no reason. That was their soul reaching out. Archangel Michael reminds you, every emotion is energy, and energy travels faster than words. Their thoughts of you are wrapping around your aura even now, filling it with remembrance and quiet love. He shows that they are slowly shedding their fears, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough, fear of repeating the past. They are learning that love requires courage, and that true connection doesn't break under pressure, it bends and grows stronger. Today, when they talked about you, their heart softened. They finally allowed themselves to feel without judgment. That's a divine shift. The angels are guiding them to embrace vulnerability, to accept that love is not a weakness but their greatest strength. And somewhere deep inside, they whispered to themselves, maybe they still think about me too. That hope, that spark, is what keeps your energies aligned. Because yes, you think of them. You feel their pull. And your souls, though silent in the physical world, are already speaking in the spiritual one. Archangel Michael says your connection is part of a soul mission. Both of you came into each other's lives to awaken love's truth. One of you may have been the healer, the other the lesson, one may have been the mirror, the other the reflection. But both roles are sacred. They remember how you always understood their silence. How one look from you could calm their storms. They said, I don't know why they always knew when I needed them. It's like they could feel me from miles away. That, my dear one, is the power of your bond. Even now, when you feel their emotions, when their sadness suddenly touches your heart or their joy lifts your spirit, that's your energy synchronization. Souls like yours are connected through divine threads, glowing in golden light that never fades. Archangel Michael shows a vision of their guardian angel standing beside them as they spoke of you. That angel whispered into their ear, "You are still connected. Speak your truth." And as they did, healing energy began to move between you both. This healing is important. It's clearing away misunderstandings, guilt, and unspoken pain. You may notice yourself releasing old emotions, crying unexpectedly, dreaming vividly, or remembering moments you had forgotten. That's not a coincidence, it's a spiritual detox. You are both preparing for divine communication, not just through messages or calls, but through truth and forgiveness. They want to say, "I'm sorry for the times I didn't understand you. I'm sorry for letting fear guide me." But more than that, they want to say, "Thank you for loving me even when I couldn't love myself." Archangel Michael asks you to open your heart to forgiveness. Let the past rest. Because forgiveness doesn't mean weakness, it means freedom. When you forgive, you allow the universe to restore what's meant for you in a higher form. The person you love is going through changes, emotional, spiritual, and even physical. Their energy is shifting toward love. They are remembering your strength, your patience, your faith. They're realizing that no matter what paths you've both taken, your souls still meet in the middle, in that invisible space of unconditional love. Archangel Michael smiles as he reveals a moment soon to come, a message, a sign, or a meeting that reignites what was once paused. It will feel like divine timing, not coincidence. For now, he asks you to continue trusting. Do not chase, do not beg, do not fear. Just hold space in your heart for what's pure and destined. The energy between you is already working. He says, when they talked about you, heaven listened. And heaven began to align everything you need to come together again in peace. Their words were not just human speech, they were soul language. Every thought, every memory, every emotion they expressed sent ripples through the universe, calling your name across dimensions. And you heard it. That's why you're here, reading this message now. The angels orchestrated this moment to remind you that you are loved, remembered, and cherished beyond what you can imagine. Archangel Michael's light surrounds both of you now, creating protection and clarity. Let go of fear. Let go of doubts. Because your story is far from over. This connection is evolving into something greater, something more honest, peaceful, and balanced. It's no longer about pain or loss. It's about soul growth and reunion in divine truth. He whispers one final message into your heart: when two souls are meant to find each other, even silence becomes a bridge. Archangel Michael says, the person you love has been living in a quiet storm. On the surface, they appear calm, they laugh, work, meet others, and go through their days as though nothing stirs inside. But beneath that surface, their soul is restless. Because the moment they talked about you, they awakened something they thought they had buried long ago. All day, they've been replaying your name in their mind. It slips out in their thoughts when they least expect it, when they're in traffic, when they see the sunset, or when they hear a song that once belonged to your moments together. They can't explain it to anyone. To others, it might seem small, but inside them, it feels like something sacred has been touched. They are realizing that no matter how much time has passed, your energy never left them. Archangel Michael reveals that after they spoke about you, they sat in silence. Their chest felt heavy, yet warm, as if a missing piece had been remembered. They looked at the sky and whispered quietly, "Why do I still feel this?" And the answer was simple: because love that is written in divine ink never fades, it only transforms. Their soul still recognizes yours across time and distance. Archangel Michael says the universe is moving things behind the scenes. You might not see it yet, but divine rearrangements are happening. Obstacles are being cleared. Old cycles are ending. Karmic lessons are reaching their completion. And in all of it, the energy of your name continues to echo through their life. They've begun to notice the same signs you do, the repeating numbers, the songs, the dreams that feel more real than waking moments. They don't talk about it much, but they feel it. When they dream of you, they wake up with an ache in their chest, a reminder that something between you remains beautifully unfinished. Today, when they talked about you, they admitted something even to themselves: I still care. That small truth may not seem grand, but to their spirit, it's a beginning. Because truth is the doorway through which healing walks in. Archangel Michael says this conversation opened their heart chakra, that divine center of love that had been closed for so long. They may have been cold, distant, or distracted before. But now, they are feeling again. The walls are cracking, and light is entering. They thought of how you always understood them. How you saw through their pain even when they pretended to be fine. They realized that you were the only one who could see them completely, not for what they showed, but for who they truly were. And it humbled them. They spoke about how you made them feel like they could be better, how you inspired them to grow, to face their fears, to dream without limits. They might not have told you this when you were together, but in their heart, they have always known that you were the one who brought transformation into their life. Archangel Michael says you are their light in disguise, a divine messenger sent to awaken the love they had forgotten within themselves. But now, they wonder if it's too late. They ask themselves, do they still think about me? Do they still care? And the angels answer them silently, yes, the connection still breathes. You feel it too, that sudden pull, that random thought of them that comes from nowhere. Sometimes you feel warmth in your heart for no reason, or a deep calm that feels like someone's spirit is touching yours. That's because your souls are still in communication. Archangel Michael reminds you, telepathic connections are real. When two souls share a sacred bond, words are unnecessary. Energy becomes the language. So when they think of you, your energy vibrates in response. He shows them reaching for their phone, hesitating, typing a message, then deleting it. Not because they don't want to talk to you, but because they're afraid of what it might mean if you answer, or worse, if you don't. Fear still holds them back, but their desire to reconnect grows stronger each day. The angels are working to give them courage. They are being guided toward understanding that love is not weakness, love is strength. And you, dear one, are being guided to stay in faith. Archangel Michael says your heart has endured enough waiting and wondering. You have carried this connection with grace. And because of your patience, the divine is rewarding you with clarity and peace. Soon, communication will find you, not forced, not rushed, but divinely timed. You will know it's real because it will feel calm, not anxious, steady, not uncertain. He says, your story is not over. It is simply being rewritten with divine wisdom. The person you love is learning lessons of humility and truth. The universe has been showing them reflections, people who don't understand them, relationships that lack depth, to make them realize what they once had with you. Every disappointment they've faced has been a gentle reminder of your presence, a divine echo saying, you had something rare. And now they see it. They see that you were the one who loved them beyond conditions. The one who stayed kind even when misunderstood. The one whose love came from soul, not ego. Archangel Michael smiles and says, they are coming to terms with their heart. When they talked about you, they felt tears in their eyes, though they may have hidden them. Because it wasn't just nostalgia, it was recognition. Recognition that your love was real, that it changed them forever, that it still lives in them like a heartbeat. They told someone close to them, I hope they're happy. I just want them to be okay. Those words carried honesty and quiet longing. They may not know it yet, but that wish is a prayer, and prayers reach heaven. And heaven, my dear one, is listening. The angels are aligning you both for what is meant to unfold. Not in the same way as before, but in a higher, healed, more peaceful way. You both needed time apart to grow, to understand yourselves, to learn the meaning of true love. Now, you are both being guided back to each other, step by step, through intuition, dreams, and divine nudges. You will cross paths again, maybe through a message, maybe through a meeting, or maybe through a chance encounter that feels like destiny. Archangel Michael wants you to prepare your heart, not by waiting, but by living fully. Keep shining your light, loving yourself, and trusting that what belongs to your soul cannot be lost. He says, when you live in love, love always finds you. The person you love is being drawn toward your energy more each day. They feel safe when they think of you. You have become their comfort, even in silence. And in that silence, the angels are healing both of your wounds, guiding you toward the divine reunion that's meant to happen. For now, hold peace in your heart. Let go of worry. The universe is already speaking your names in harmony. Because love like yours doesn't end, it only evolves. And one day soon, when you least expect it, they won't just talk about you, they'll speak to you. Their voice will carry truth, apology, and love. You'll look into their eyes and see everything Archangel Michael has promised, the connection, the recognition, the divine timing fulfilled. He places his wings over you both and whispers, you are safe in love's plan. Trust it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.